the abandoning the run game, defense is looking so good, and it's like the Geno show. You got to balance him out with a good run game, and they're doing the exact opposite.
I don't think no team is running the ball.
It's tough to run the ball these days, man.
Dude, like we said it on Respect the Recap. The leading rusher in Week 10 has 650 yards. And he was on a bye.
That's the way the defenses are playing right now, man. The defenses, they're trying to stop the run, and they're trying to make you throw the ball and beat them throwing the ball because they're just going to play coverage the whole game. And certain teams come out and play man, and they're good at it. And other teams just come out and play coverage and hope your quarterback has a 10-play drive.
It all starts with the run.
What's standing out to you here? Houston, Cincinnati, Cleveland, Baltimore, San Francisco, the Jaguars.
Standing out as in a good game?
Yeah, like what's an important game? I mean, to me, Cleveland, Baltimore, that's like a game that you got to pay attention to, it seems like.
Yeah.
No, their games be boring to me.
But I mean, as far as standings go.
Yeah. Baltimore and Cleveland games always boring. What was they played earlier in the year? What was the score?
Oh shit, I don't know.
I'm looking at that Jacksonville San Francisco game.
That's a game.
I think I'm gonna watch that one.
Jacksonville's fraudulent.
Well, we'll find out.
I don't know, man. They've won 5 in a row.
Fraudulent.
Yeah, and if they win, you say, "Oh, it's only because they're playing at home. It's because they're coming across the country." Or does Jacksonville get the props? Like, yo, Jacksonville's good.
I'd give them props if they beat San Francisco because they already I think the Steelers are fraudulent, so they beat the Steelers, so I'm not really stressing that, but they beat the Bills. So if they beat Bills in San Francisco as a Dolphin fan, I can't say nothing. Congratulations.
Yeah, I think that's a good game.
Jacksonville has a hard schedule to end.
They do.
So that's really where they're gonna
do they?
8-9.
Do they have a hard schedule?
Yeah.
Are you sure? You've looked at this.
I've looked at this today.
Oh. Well, since you did it today.
That means it's accurate.
There you go.
It's close out.
I don't know, man.
Coming up.
Cleveland, Baltimore, Cincy, Tennessee.
I mean, yeah, look at that. Houston.
AFC North.
Solid at Houston.
Houston, Tennessee twice. Cincy, Cleveland, Baltimore. That's like 5 out of 7 hard games right there.
That AFC North stretch right there might be kind of tough.
Yeah, I mean, take out Tennessee and Carolina, the rest, and Tampa Bay. I mean, any given Sunday type stuff, but the rest of those teams, though,
they probably drop one of those Titans games too. That's just how the AFC South work.
Yeah, you got to worry about both of them.
So, yeah, that's going to be a big game. Houston, Cincinnati. Cincinnati's on a upswing. Houston just put up a whole bunch of points. They had to struggle to get back into the game. C.J. Stroud's looking great. Houston, Cincinnati looks like it could be a really good game.
I like what Houston's doing, but I am not like nothing they've done is making me want to tune in. Everybody has a great week. Other than that, what have they really, really done?
Honestly, man, like I watched C.J. Stroud. Like when I got red zone, I want to flip to a single game and I can get to Houston. I want to see what Stroud's doing with those young receivers. He's a young quarterback, rookie head coach. I mean,
boy Tank. I tried to tell boys in the draft about Tank. That boy Tank a beast.
Bro, Corey tries to trade him to me every day. It seems like, but he wants back like Walker and Eckler for like Tank Abbott and Singletary.
Yeah,
Tank Abbott.
Yeah, I know, right?
Like, bro, stop
Tank Dell and Singletary. I'm like, no, that's not gonna happen.
Tank Abbott.
Hey, what do you think about our over? The Pats
gotta go to Kmart.
The Pats only have scored over 20 one game this year.
Over under 43.5?
Yeah, that's a lot of points. What's Vegas thinking here?
But
maybe it's because the Colts put up 20 points. Maybe they think they'll put up 25-30, and the Pats only got to get to 2 touchdowns.
They think it's because it's in Germany, man. They're going to shoot it out.
Yeah, but that's what I'm saying. The Pats haven't scored 20 in one game this year. I think that's it.
You trying to take the over?
Something happened.
I'm just thinking. I'm trying to figure out why they set it so high.
Yeah, Patriots, they lost 17, scored 29, lost, scored 17, lost, scored 0. Yeah, they're and then look at the Colts, 27, scored 27 and lost, scored 38 and lost, scored 20 and lost, scored 23 and won. Yeah,
maybe they think y'all gonna put up 38 or something.
Yeah, they got to think Indy's gonna score the points here.
Yeah, but Patriots, I'd imagine, would stop the pass and y'all would just be maybe successfully running the ball.
Well, that's what I'm thinking.
All of a sudden going to throw down the field.
I don't know. I just saw that over this morning, and I was like, what? I don't get it.
Yeah, look at points scored 7th versus points scored 31st. Yeah, that's 43 is high for that game. That might be an under.
They're trying to scare people into that shit.
Yeah.
Total points over under. A lot of people are going for the over. Why are they going for the over?
Who's going for over?
It looks like right here. I'm reading it incorrectly.
Right there?
The betting odds right now.
Percentage of bets on the over. Percentage of the money's on the under. Oh, okay. Yeah, people are betting the over, but they're not putting a lot of money on it.
28-17. I don't know if y'all can score. Can y'all score 28?
They've hit 30 a couple times.
Yeah, we can score 28.
Right back down here, they won with 27, 27, lost with scoring 38, 20, 23. I mean, yeah, it's got to be you guys scoring because there's nothing the Patriots show.
I think I might take the under.
Yeah, man, I'm with you there. You might have to throw in a side bet, get the under on that one.
Yeah, Colts money line, parlay it with the under.
It's a good move.
There we go. I'm
still excited to see what Dobbs does. Tennessee and Tampa, I want to see what Levis can do. I'm still rooting for Pittsburgh. Green Bay's not good.
They're done.
So I'm down to see how Pittsburgh can move. And again, I'm with you. Houston, Cincinnati, San Francisco, Jacksonville, Cleveland, Baltimore. I mean, I'm excited to see Detroit, but the Chargers, they don't like.
You saw
for
Pickens.
A team with that talent.
Pickens said,
I'm not excited to see the Chargers. And I got fantasy players on that team too, and I still don't want to watch those games.
Pickens said, "Free me."
We're all tired of fucked up finger.
Oh, Chargers score a lot of points, though. I mean, they're not going to play the Jets defense every week.
That's true.
Even when they're
Detroit
scoring,
doesn't really have that kind of defense right now. That again, I could see them sack what's his name about 4 times.
Chargers ain't exciting to watch.
They scored 27 on Monday, and one was a punt return, and the other one they fumbled the ball like right in the red zone.
Maybe I'm buying into last week with her. All I got over social media was Herbert no touchdowns. Everybody's fantasy.
But that's what I'm saying. They're not going to play the Jets every week. Like the Jets shut everybody quarterback down.
Yeah, Salah said it. But we may have lost some games, but we're embarrassing every quarterback that comes through here, and he's not kidding.
Yeah, they shut every quarterback down.
He's not a defensive coordinator anymore, so that sounds ignorant. Your team is losing, my guy.
Exactly. I was just about to say.
Hey,
so you're
4-4.
You're happy about shutting.
You're not a linebackers coach, my guy.
Yeah, but dude, he's got Zach Wilson back there. I mean, imagine if he had somebody a little more confident,
what he's saying. I have nothing to do with this shitty offense.
That's like a fighter.
That's exactly what he's saying. He's like, yo, we're losing out here. But it ain't my side of the ball.
Yeah, y'all hired me because
we're shutting everybody down.
That's a dumb thing to say. That's like a boxer saying, I lost every round, but shoot, you see his face? Got a knot.
Yeah. I hit him a couple times.
He beat me, but he can't open his eyes either.
But he got a red nose.
They are embarrassing quarterbacks, though.
And they're losing.
They didn't play Tua yet. That's going to be the real embarrassment.
So
they played Mahomes.
Yo, could you imagine what they would do to Tua?
I don't want to. We have to go through that twice still.
Damn, y'all got to play them twice still?
Yeah.
I mean, Buffalo got in week 1 when they were still figuring things out. Imagine now. They're really set in their ways. I wouldn't want to play the Jets again.
No, their defense.
Miami
watching it because I will never watch a Jet game. But if prime time I had to watch, and it's not
exciting.
I'm interested in watching. I'm
exciting.
nervous.
I don't understand why they didn't make a move at quarterback. I really don't understand why they didn't make a move. Like you're really playing this season with Zach Wilson.
Maybe they really think what's his name? He's out there throwing the other day. He's out there bouncing around, stepping into the ball.
They say Zach has gotten better, man. That's not his worst game. He didn't
Did
play
you see
good,
what
but
Roquan Smith said? He apparently said that he's just glad that he's no longer wasting his career.
Oh yeah, I saw that.
That's how all the Jets defenders feel right now. I'm wasting my career.
Dude, they were showing the PFF grades for their defense. Oh my gosh. Like they got the number 1 corner, the number 7 corner, the number 1 linebacker, the number 4 linebacker. Like they're just top everything on that defense.
Yeah, and think they're gonna play Tua. They played Josh Allen. They played Herbert. They're not playing, Baker Mayfield every week. They're playing like top tier quarterbacks, and they're just beating their ass. I don't know much about Zach Wilson, but it really looks like that offense just is the problem of that team. Like they're a huge problem.
The second play of the game, they ran the ball on first down. The second play of the game was like a 5-yard out, and Zach Wilson sent that bitch no pressure, 3-step drop, 10 feet over his head, my guy. That dude cannot play quarterback. That's a wrap. You can't. The second play of the game, he wasn't even sweating yet. 10 yards over the guy's head, wide open.
Can you imagine if you're on that defense, right? You see Zach Wilson being Zach Wilson out there. They punt the ball. Chargers run the punt back. That means Zach Wilson is getting ready to get it again.
Yeah.
He fumbles in the red zone. They score before you even get back on the field.
Yeah. It's ugly watching him play, man.
Yeah, it really is. Like, is it a play calling? Knowing he's not that efficient, they seem to always be rolling him out on like a bootleg or 5-step drop. Where's the quick in, the quick out?
No, that's
just
what they
get
said.
rid of the ball.
He can't hit him.
They said he's better on the rollout.
I mean, he's not.
He
must be horrible.
He's not a pocket passer because he's scared to death.
He's better.
Who's the
rollout.
OC there?
Your boy Hatchet.
Oh my God!
You got to hand that to
Nathaniel
Hackett.
Hackett.
Not a bad running back.
Yeah.
Nathaniel, I forgot Nathaniel Hackett was the OC over there.
You got G-Dub out there looking frustrated, fumbling and all that stuff.
If his daddy wasn't Paul Hackett, he probably wouldn't have a job.
Should be interesting next week to see Adams and Baby Adams go at each other. Both of them missing Aaron Rodgers.
Jets tried to trade for Devontae at the deadline.
Sure did.
Well, can you imagine how pissed he would be going from one back quarterback to the next, only hoping Rodgers comes back next?
But he would know
it didn't happen.
But he would know Rodgers was coming back. No, the Raiders X'd it because they knew they was getting ready to fire the GM.
Yep.
But you see all them in the game when they won the game, the cigars they had in the locker room.
Yeah, they was popping it. Yeah, we won, baby. They pulled out the cigars like Joe Burrow.
Yep.
Great loser.
We smoking on Joe Burrow.
Crosby went out. He told the equipment guy, "Yo, go give me 100 cigars. Bring them back. Lay them out before we get back in the locker room. We're going to win the game. Put all the cigars out. When we come back, we'll be ready to go." But
that's crazy.
The 100 cigars, the cutters, everything. Lighters.
That's crazy. Did you hear the stories about the meeting that they had with Josh McDaniels before he got fired?
Yeah.
One player stood up and said, "I don't even like your face."
I didn't hear that.
Yeah.
He got shit on and then fired. That's greatness.
Yeah.
Somebody said something about New England. He got mad. He was like,
"No." Antonio Pierce was up there and he was telling them how, like, they have a loser mentality. Like they gotta feel like they can win every week. And he was saying how New England was like undefeated and all this blah blah blah, and they came into the Super Bowl and he was like, "Yo, we felt like we was gonna go out there and win, and we went out there and won, and we knocked them off. We knocked the Patriots off. They were supposed to go undefeated, blah blah blah." And then when he's walking off the stage, they said Josh McDaniels said, "Don't talk about the Patriots like that."
Yeah.
Hey, bro, they lost. You knocked down an undefeated historic season. You better believe I'll be talking about that.
Oh gosh. Yeah. But they said they were ripping Josh McDaniels during that meeting.
I heard he called it. It was kind of like an impromptu thing. Like he apparently had something to say, and told them,
Yeah,
I'm going to say my
was
piece, but you guys get a chance to
Yeah.
also.
It was a meeting to air everything out, and they aired that boy out.
I mean, he's not a good coach, bro. He's a quitter and he's a loser when it comes to him being the head guy. I hope that you not recycle this clown back into another coaching job someday. He's going to be
for the rest of his life a coach, bro.
He's a college coach, man. He should pull the old let me try this college thing where I can recruit and I can kind of
maybe
I can be militant with these guys. Well, you can't be militant like that. There's only one Bill Belichick. There's only one Bill Parcells. You can't be militant like that with dudes out here.
And when you hear his guys, Belichick isn't like that kind of a guy. He's just that way in the media. His guys like him. His style is tough. His playbook and stuff is tough. But he's not a dictator back there. He just appears that way. But his guys all say they like playing for him. He's not a bad dude.
Oh, no. He's a dictator. It's just that his dictatorship has resulted in success and wins. So
I don't know. Those guys don't ever come out saying anything bad about him. They never talk bad about Belichick. They just say the playbook.
Yeah, but they say it's the Patriot way.
You haven't heard Edelman. You better go listen to Edelman.
I've heard him say he's not. He doesn't hate Belichick. He doesn't say Belichick's an asshole. He says the guy's a specific way. But like he's a proven winner. But you have some of these guys like talking about Nick Saban back in the day, thinking he runs the show. Like these are grown men. There's a certain way you got to interact with them.
How many people you hear talk bad about Pat Riley? But you go ask them about Pat Riley, they're gonna tell you that boy there's a dick.
If you notice, the Patriot way is failing, and they want to get rid of Belichick, and the Patriot way doesn't exist anymore. That's just because they're losing. If the motherfucker was still winning, the Patriot way is elite.
The Patriot way is over.
I saw something today where they're having problems up there, Belichick and Kraft, and a report was if you go to fire me, Belichick's like I'm gonna tear this place to the ground. I'm airing out everything you've ever heard. Everything's coming to the surface. Is what I read in one of these articles here. If I can find it, but it's like you fire me, I'm taking this whole shit down with me.
I don't think so. I don't think Belichick's gonna do that.
Yeah, there was a rumor that if he lost to the Colts this week, that they were going to fire him and before the bye week, and then it leaked that he signed a year extension in the offseason. So if he got fired, then he still got to get that money.
Damn, you fired Bill Belichick? Ooh, that would be. That'd be the talk for the rest of the season.
It's instant ramen, bro. You winning now.
They ain't firing Bill Belichick, man. You don't fire Bill Belichick.
That's what I'm saying. If they was to do that, that would have been wild. Like,
people in the stadium is what they want. So if you won 10 Super Bowls and you lost the next year and the stadium wasn't full, you got to go until the stadium.
That's
how they've always been with their players. You're good, but I'm going to cut you before you're okay. I'm going to cut you before you become horrible. And everybody picks these guys up, and they end up just shitting the bed and everywhere else they go.
They had who was it? Oh, Florio was talking about a rumor.
AJ Brown. Then
the worst trade ever. The worst trade ever. Just horrible. Florio was talking about a rumor about Belichick getting fired and then going to the Redskins or something.
I heard that also. My old man said that too.
I think when he leaves New England, he's going to retire. He ain't going to go coach nowhere.
He got his 300th win, right, already?
That's like
man.
Some people.
He's still not
some people just.
Pete Carroll ain't going.
Nah, he ain't catching Shula.
Not now.
He ain't catching Shula.
3-win seasons, bro.
Nah, he's got it. Why they've stuck with Mac Jones for so long, I don't understand.
Who else you gonna go to?
Anybody else? Literally anybody else. Maybe not Zach Wilson, but besides that,
that's their else. They took him number 1, and they gonna ride with McCorkle.
It looks that way.
Big old McCorkle.
I wouldn't say that.
Hey.
Elite.
I think McCorkle is in the same position as like a Darnold is, like where you got tools, man, but you just don't have nothing. You don't have people around you. You don't have coaches around you. Like,
it's very situationally, bro.
It's a no-win situation, man.
If depending on like Brock Purdy, dog, you could put that man. Love me some Purdy. He's a Marino guy, but at the end of the day, if you put that fool in Chicago or you put him in Carolina, that man is not who he technically is.
No, dude. If you took if you didn't know these guys, right, and you put Purdy and Darnold in the park, throwing balls to receivers, and you say, which one do you want? You're going to pick Darnold 99 times out of 100. You're like, I want that guy.
Yeah.
But Darnold got stuck with
horrible coaching, horrible team.
Horrible coaching, no players around him, and, you know, it is what it is.
You got to get lucky. My big lucky thing is Ben Roethlisberger, great example. Is he had a playoff team that had a bad year and ended up picking like 11 and got Roethlisberger. So he went to a 25 to 28 or 25 to 32 pick team at 11 and had a career. That man got carried. I mean, now he did what he had to do, but he was throwing like 12 completions and they were winning game after game. Because
that rookie year. His rookie year.
That's what I'm saying. But if he went to the true number one team, that bro wouldn't even be who he is.
Brady famously said that if I'd have gone to Cincinnati, you would never know who I was. He ended up going to a good team, a great coach, and it worked out perfectly. One coach's whole damn career almost. I mean, that's crazy. Then you got someone like Tannehill, who's been like 7 coordinators in 7 years. Like, no one's going to win that way. And
Darnold, the man has had the worst O-line. If there's a stat for what quarterback throughout their career has had the worst ranked O-line, Tannehill has to be one, bro. There's no way. He went through 6 years of getting murdered in Miami, and now he's getting murdered in Tennessee. Like, he has no shot.
David Carr still holds that.
Yeah, they concussioned him, sacked him.
David Carr's rookie year is something special.
He still holds a record.
That's also being a bad quarterback. Get the ball out,
I ain't seen nothing worse than David Carr.
I think he's got the most. Was it 72 or 109 or some crazy number like that?
But wasn't that was an expansion team though? Wasn't it his rookie year?
Yeah, that was season 1. Yeah, his rookie year.
Yeah. So if you look at the Dolphins' scheme and game plan, our O-line is terrible. They didn't all of a sudden go from 33 in the NFL to 12 in a year. It wasn't the offseason. It was just based off what we're doing now is helping them. They did not help that fool. He was just dropping back. Hey, man, give me like a 9-step drop and just scan the field and see if you find somebody. Yeah, that's not going to work.
David Carr in 2002 sacked 76 times. In 2005 was sacked 68 times. I mean, it's just a little. This is a clip of the 4 before you hit the link and give you the whole list. He's 2 of the top 4. I mean, there's the reason why the guy's not in the NFL anymore.
That's situational.
Yep.
That's why he had to go get a little bro in them. Hey, you want to come play football for us, for the family?
76 is the record.
Oh no, he had enough paper. He was good. He got that real number 1 money back in the day. Not this new. He didn't get the new structured.
He didn't get the new.
He didn't get the new structured number 1 money.
That's when the last one, right?
That's when he was giving out 40, 50 million.
Yeah,
he got that real number 1 money.
$3 million when he came in. That was the last one.